Oh.
Aren't you happy, David, that you don't have to worry about all this now?
I'm sure I am happy, Johnny. Where is it? Rename it.
Yeah.
Can't rename it.
I'm glad I got the waiting room back to normal. I like letting people in. I don't like gate crashes.
No, you don't.
No.
Hang on. I can't do it, Pete.
I'll do it, Dave. Don't worry. I got it.
What's going on?
Hello, Scotty.
Oh, hello. You got me.
Buddy.
Yeah, we got you good. Yeah, nothing's going on, mate. So I'm back in Seattle after the cruise.
Yeah,
right.
Been following your path.
Yeah.
Turn you over. That's better. Yeah. Oh, I might have to change my background. That's Gastown behind it. Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Nothing wrong with Gastown, Scotty.
Just chopped off Gassy Jack's head. That's all.
Hello, Ray Zachary.
Hello, John. You're back home again.
Back home in Seattle, mate. I'm back being your neighbour again. That's right.
What's it like down there?
Hello, Raymond.
It's raining about 50 degrees.
So I had to get a little prop here to get this up a bit. It's what?
It's raining. It's about 50.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's raining here too. It's supposed to be sunny next week, so that would be nice.
Okay.
So you had a good trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to set my thing up here. I've got little elastic bands and things.
Yeah.
Hi, Scotty.
Evening, Ray. That's the nearest we can get to your part of the world. I've got a polar bear there. He's in.
I'll dry out when I get.
He's in the zoo in Yorkshire.
Hello, Mr. Ray.
How's everybody today?
We're good.
Right.
Looks like Dave is preoccupied doing stuff.
Yes.
And
but I only do it occasionally, Johnny. You do it all the time.
You need to turn your light on or something. Something's up with your lighting.
Is that the front of the front deck on the Ark?
No, it's the Canberra.
Canberra, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey, I only ever saw it at night.
I never worked on the Canberra or the Oriana or any of those older ships. But one time we were in
Sun Princess either.
Yeah, I started on the Sun Princess, but one time we were in Acapulco on the Sun Princess when I was a bellboy, and the Oriana was in as well, and it was anchored out. And we used to walk into sort of an area past the rat cage, and there's like a little market in a square, and that's where the tender boats were coming in. And I was struck by, like, on the Sun Princess, all of the, the officers running the tender were in sort of uniform and smartly dressed, and, they had whites on and their caps and stuff like this. And where the Oriana was coming in, it seemed like bedlam. Nobody was in uniform. Everybody was sort of scruffy. The crew.
I think the deckies used to wear
blinding.
Yeah, the deckies used to wear blue denim.
Yeah, the deckies that were running the boat were wearing blue denim. Yeah, but it just seemed like, I don't know. It seemed crazy compared to. It seemed much more on the Sun Princess. It seemed much more rigorous and I don't know. You know,
They're in a
they
different
didn't
world.
even like. Yeah, I remember being on the Sun Princess, being like told off for going ashore in a bathing suit or a pair of shorts, or you had to, or going ashore in your uniform. They didn't want you going ashore in your uniform and stuff like this sometimes, right? If you sometimes you go ashore in Puerto Rico for a quick beer in the terminal, and if you had your uniform on but your bow tie not done up, you get into trouble and things like this.
Well, it must have been because you were a bellboy, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, when Dave remembers that I rented a catamaran one day in Acapulco, and Dave was working in the Wendy house, and I sailed over to the ship and back to the stern because I knew he was working there, and he was getting off at 1. And so he came down to the gunport door, which was open on the outside for the garbage dump, and jumped into the catamaran. And to cut a long story short, I caused it to capsize when we were out in the middle of Acapulco Bay, and I lost actually. Luckily, I had my camera tied to the mast inside a backpack, but I lost all my clothes, and so I had to go back to the ship wearing nothing but my swimming trunks, which was very, very embarrassing. Walking up the gangplank in your skinny trunks.
Yeah.
Have we got our anchor?
Dave, I don't suppose he ever
Busy
regretted
doing
it.
shit. Are you back, Dave?
Well, can you see me, Johnny?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you could take charge, okay.
Well, I can't at the moment because I've lost the screen. I've just got to
And you
get
something's going on.
my mouse, Johnny.
All
All right, hang on a second. Disaster. Hang on a sec.
3 years. 3 years. That's all I can say. 3 years.
What's that since Man United?
Huh?
Bollocking already.
Europe.
Huh?
Yeah.
We've only been doing this 3 years and still can't get it right.
What? It's not me. It's Dave. He's the one that can't.
Come on.
Yeah.
It was you.
Come on.
Anyway, good evening, everybody, and morning, John.
Oh,
Hi,
it's
Chris.
Good evening, Chris.
Oh, and morning to Ray as well, and morning to Charlie. Justin. Oh, it's afternoon for him.
Charlie.
okay. I made you co-host food. It looks like our anchorman's not really functioning today.
Well, I'm not going to be in very long, so hopefully you will be.
Okay.
Fruity, I couldn't find the mouse because I've lost the screen at the moment.
Well, is it in the mousetrap?
Well, you
There you are,
You can use the keypad. It's fine. It'll work.
Johnny. Don't start all that. Okay, we've all managed fine while you've been gallivanting. All right.
Haven't we, David? We've done very well, haven't we?
Yeah,
very,
you have.
very
Yes, you
well.
have.
So he's
Hi, Dave.
really naughty.
Dave,
Yes,
Dave,
yes.
I
Mr.
think I just wanted to say to you that I'm convinced that the day that we capsized that catamaran, James Cameron was vacationing in Acapulco, and he saw us doing that's where he got the idea from the scene from the Titanic, where Leonardo DiCaprio stands out on the front of the bow, because that's the effect we were going for.
we nearly got it. We nearly got it. No, Johnny, don't be angry, but I just haven't managed. Oh, here we go. Right, got it. This meeting's been recorded. Got it. Cancel that.
Okay.
Cancel. Right, sorry. Yeah, we're there now. We're there. Oh, so I better say hello, Pete. Hello,
Yeah.
Pete. Marvin,
mate.
Scotty, Mr.
Hey, mate.
Secretary. With who's that with you? Raymond.
With who? Oh, this is Sophie.
Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Yeah, she's in need of a grooming.
Oh, she looks lovely.
She's a little
And
6-year-old.
Chris, good to see Chris. And
Schnauzer.
David.
Mr. Stephen Frisbee and Charlie in Bermuda. Charlie, good to see you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
The fans going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite
well,
warm today.
Good. That's promising. That's promising. So Ray, you were saying with Acapulco, that we had with those 2 nights. Was it Friday night, Saturday night? Wasn't it every other weekend?
Yeah.
That was
2 overnights out on the town.
that was quite a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Scotty, we went there on the Canberra, didn't we? On the Worldies, we used to.
Yes.
in.
Yes, we did.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good memories of Acapulco.
Yeah, first one I went there was 75.
Right, on the Canberra.
Yeah, 75, 76, 77. And I've still got the chess set.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter, Dave, I've got 3.
Well, I
Pete,
can,
Around with various relatives.
Yeah, I got one.
Pete, I can remember going ashore and buying 3. One was for me, one for my sister, and for the other one was for a friend of mine in Australia. And what I didn't realise, I didn't take a bag with me. And they were just wrapped up in newspaper, if you remember.
Yeah.
They were about $6.
Right.
How the hell I got them back to the lifeboat to get back to the ship, I don't know.
They were onyx, weren't they?
Yeah.
Onyx,
But they're
pretty fragile too.
Absolute ton.
Yeah.
They were so heavy.
Yeah.
I got mine out of storage last year, and I had to glue a lot of pieces back together again, get the old super glue out, because they're rattling around somewhere, I guess, and some of the pieces were broken.
Yeah, well, I'm the same, because my nephews, when they were about 2 or 3, used to come up to my house. My mum used to look after them, and they'd pick them up. So they're all super glued together as well. But the one I gave my sister is still immaculate.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, $6 they were.
Sick.
Yeah, I forget.
They probably ripped you off too.
Hello, Gizzy.
Evening all.
Evening, Jimbo.
Goodbye.
Hi, Gizzy.
Not been out for a
Hey,
few
Gizzy.
days.
Excellent. And obviously Bobo, I think Bobo's got about 48 of those sets of chess somewhere, either in Cardiff, in London, Australia, and obviously all around the world.
The Philippines.
Oh, look, bloody, they're pretty big actually, Fruity.
Yeah, I might have to take my background down, but yeah, they're 2 of the onyx pieces.
They're
Nice,
big bits, big pieces.
Yeah.
Mine are right here.
No, big piece was an entertainment lead, Nandy.
I knew I was waiting for that.
Big piece to cook.
Are we talking about chess sets purchased in Mexico?
Yeah.
I've got one that we're talking about. I've also got a board as well.
There's one there.
So have I, but I can't bring it in and show you.
You haven't got the strength.
There's a king.
Yeah.
Mine.
I don't have a chess set, but I have a
Here's
backgammon set.
Scotty.
Well, I can't play. I've never been able to play chess. I don't know anything about it. But that, I don't know what piece that is. I think it's an Alcuin.
The Queen, I think.
An
Queen Day.
If anyone's going to name you on,
listen, Miss Butcher is in Southampton. She's not in my lounge.
I'm just talking of that, by the way. Any of you remember Flossie Mills? Eric?
Oh yeah, bedroom steward.
I was talking to Dave Allsop last week, who's in touch with him quite regularly. He's not too good, Eric. He's 84, but he's not too good. Just for information.
Phil used to meet him in Spoons in Southampton for coffee on a Sunday.
Oh, what, every Sunday?
Well, not about every Sunday, but I think Eric's moved away. He was in Southampton, I think, for a while.
The last I heard, his address is Carl Shulton.
Carl Shot.
Carl Shulton.
Well, I think
Nick Royden.
I think you'll find Phil's in contact with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I send him a Christmas card every year, and I also get one, so I know he's still there.
Mm.
I've not seen him for years, though.
Fruity or Gizzy, have you spoken to Phil Butcher this week?
Not this week, no, Dave.
He rang me on Wednesday for my birthday. Yeah, he was fine.
Oh, that was good of him. Good, good. Yeah. Have you eaten all that sponge slot machine yet, Fruity?
No, there's still a little bit left.
Good boy.
I was really upset that Hilda didn't send me one.
Well, no, well, that was made by Hilda, all right? Just remember that.
In 1976.
Actually, there's one, I got a photo of one. It was my birthday on Oriana, and the bakers made me one. I'll try and find the photo in a minute, put it up.
Really?
Yeah.
And was it a slot machine?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, flipping it.
Bakers on the Sun Princess made me a cake with a football on top of it for mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's no answer to that, is there?
What, an Arsenal football?
Talking of football, just a second, Dave. Did anyone watch the Arsenal game?
Oh yeah,
I did.
Did you see every time they scored a goal, they the cameraman focused on someone in the crowd?
Yeah.
An image of Charlie, big
beard, yeah.
Yeah, glasses. I thought, oh, we've got to get a screen grab of that.
Yeah.
I've got a birthday photo, my birthday, on the son of Dave Inge handing me a cake over the bar. Do you remember that, Dave?
I do. Yes, I do now. Yeah, up in the star.
I have that picture. Do you have it? I'll send it to you if you.
Well, it's very kind of you. Yeah,
I'll have it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But we were all like that, weren't we? We used to always give each other a nice wedge of cake. Dear.
You don't give each other one.
we all used to go to those cake parties, didn't we?
Cake and what?
Cake and what? I think there was more arse than cake. Oh dear.
Speak for yourself.
All right. So
unfortunately that photo hasn't come up properly, but I'll try and reorganize it.
Oh right, with the cake.
Yeah.
All right. It's a nice picture of you though, Fruity.
Oh yeah. That was when I was pretty, dear.
Yeah.
Pretty what?
I forgot to. I don't know if anybody else saw this. Probably not. But I watch the news through Apple News on my iPad. So there's different feeds from newspapers all over the world. And this article popped up, and it was all about Polari, the history of gay Polari, and it was actually in a magazine called The Gay Times. I don't know where it's published. Is it Ireland?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, I meant to forward the link to the Seagoing chat, and I think it might still be in my history, so I'll see if I can find it, because it was really interesting, and it mentions the Merchant Navy and how it was kept going by the ships and things like that. It's a really interesting article, so I thought you guys might be interested in reading it.
Ray, we did a spoof
presenter called Owain, Welsh lad.
We did a spoof on it.
It's frozen on me.
As a sort of Oscar tale, didn't we, David?
We did do,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you probably were mentioned in it, Ray. I'm sure you were.
I saw it. I did see it. Yeah. I varded it.
Everyone just frozen on me then. Sorry.
You look lovely, Steve. Yeah.
I was saying we got a guy over here, a Welsh guy, used to be a weather presenter in the Northwest, called Owain, the guy who did the drums at the.
Oh yeah.
He's the workplace of drums.
The Welsh lad.
He had a big program about Polari.
Richie? No, not Richie.
I mean, I know.
Owain, his name, Owain, Welsh lad.
Owain, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
He
it?
had a program on TV about all the Polari.
Is he the one who plays the drums, Steve?
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
He was a weather presenter in Granada, Northwest, on the Beeb.
Mm.
So, Barbara, as your daughter's family all settled in?
Yeah, they're all settled in, and they're all in Broadstairs, and literally, it's a lovely spot. And Scotty's been helping with me all sorts of information, and Brendan. Yeah, they're all settled in. I'm back in Cardiff now. I came from London because I went to London, spent the last night there. But yeah, no, all settled in. They've just got to get schools and sorted. But yeah, they're really excited. I rented a house for a year. It's a nice cottage, and it's just in the same street as Hilderson. There you go. So literally 5 minutes. I walked up and down past his flat about 6 times. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. You never see him hanging over the balcony though.
Yeah. I don't know which balcony it was. It's in the middle one, is it?
Yeah, on your left, just as you go down towards the sea, he's up on the left.
Oh, okay. Look, whilst I've got everybody there, I have a little bit of news to share with everyone, and this is a Crew Bar exclusive now. I am actually getting married very, very soon, guys.
No.
And
God forbid.
God forbid. I'm flying out on the 29th of February to Dubai. I'm getting married on the 6th of March in Abu Dhabi. So there you go. So this is a Crew Bar exclusive. Yeah.
So where's the stag doing Abu Dhabi?
Is this the same girl, Bobo, or a different one now?
No, it's the same one.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, just well, sometimes with me it could be. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. Because this is recorded. No, I've been with her for 10 years and I love her dearly. And so I've decided to marry her. So how about that?
And are you bringing her over here, Bobo?
Well, I'm going to try and sort it all out, but the first process is getting married to her. So it's going to be
told
quite.
her about it yet?
I've told her about it. Yes, she's okay with it. Yeah.
Well, I think that's an outside broadcast. We're looking forward to seeing.
Yeah. No, I've got because I'm marrying a Filipino. They have the prenuptial video. We've got that. We're having. I've chartered a private yacht for the. Sort of after the ceremony, and we're having dinner at this Atlantis. So it's quite a lot happening. So that's why I've been stressed this last 3 weeks.
It sounds like a lot of handbag, Bobo.
I'm afraid it is. It was only small, and it gets bigger every day. Yeah. So,
It's a stag night in Dubai.
I'll be happy. No, I had the stag night in Broadstairs.
Wonderful. Well done, Bobo.
Anyway, so there you go. So So anyway,
well done, Bobo.
Hello, Brendan.
Congratulations. Yeah. Hey, Brendan.
Hi, everyone.
Well done, Brendan.
Brendan.
A good week.
Well good.
It wasn't
We had a wet
bad,
week.
It wasn't bad for me.
Very wet week.
You're back in Seattle, are you?
Johnny?
What's that, Steve?
Did you enjoy the Sky Princess?
Yeah, I did. We were with a group my wife put together, and they didn't like me at first because I thought it was a bit stuffy. But on the last night, I got to tell you something. It's really funny, and it kind of started to piss me off because I was just we were all there at dinner, and a lot of them were first time cruisers, so they were drinking and that, and then the girl, the lady next to me, she says shit. And she apologized to me like I was an old man. And I said, ladies, I'm English. We say fuck all the time. And they laughed at that. I told her, I said, you don't understand the British culture. If you want to watch some nudies on the TV, Channel 4 after 9 o'clock. And no one believed me. So I said, yeah, I'll Google it for you. Naked attraction. And they were absolutely gobsmacked.
John, what do you watch late at night in Seattle?
We don't watch
Yeah, yeah.
Channel 4. We don't watch Channel 4, Chris,
I
but
bet
anyway.
you do, Johnny.
No, well, I watched the old Channel 4 day.
Okay,
Yeah,
Dave,
you
just
seem to
as
know
a-
all about it, Colonel.
Yeah, that's right.
You've opened the can of worms now.
I googled it, Gizzy.
Yeah, that,
What
yeah,
is
the-
naked attraction, John?
Hey, I'm not ashamed. I watch it all the time when it's on.
On the Google, it says that there's a panel of guys with nothing on, and there's ladies there, and they have to pick somebody. It wouldn't go down in America.
Sometimes they do it the other way.
The most funny thing, the little Asian lady who was so shocked when she left the restaurant, she says, "What's the name of that again?"
I tell you what, Colonel, it's
Yeah.
not just 6 women. A bloke's got to pick out of 6 women. You get all sorts. You get same sex. You get dykes. You get blokes. You get bisexuals.
Yeah. Anyway, but
Get the whole shebang.
the thing was, here was this guy they didn't know who didn't speak much because I wasn't talking to them, and I gave them the full Monty on the last night.
Somebody told me it's called Naked Attraction.
It is. Yeah.
It's actually called X-Amp. It's called X-Amster.
As far as it goes for that, mate.
Experts are coming in now. The experts.
So, Gizzy, it all started on the original Channel 4 when you were interviewed in the shower by Cindy Kling.
Correct, David.
Oh,
I was the pioneer.
You started it. You started it.
Together now.
It's funny you said that. After they started talking to me, they've been there a week, right? And some of them had no idea that we worked on the ship because they paid no attention, right? And now they've paid attention. So I told them the story, and I told them about meek little Cindy coming on the ship as a school teacher, and then I showed them the picture 6 months later of her in a bunny outfit with your wife, Dave. And then I told them about the locker room interview. So it was fun.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to drop my towel, John.
I know you were. I know.
When
Anyway.
it was an accident. So but it confuses all, mate.
Yeah. All good. All good.
So, Johnny, what are you doing for the next 2 days before you fly off for your next cruise?
That's what I asked Mrs. Kling. I don't know.
You're not going away again.
Well, no, the next cruise is with Macca and Deb on the Queen Victoria when we go to Italy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, John, if you're sailing out of San Pedro next time, give me a shout. We'll meet up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, my wife gets deals, and sometimes we just go. But that's the life.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dave, can you move it on away from me now and talk to someone else?
Oh, are you sure, Johnny?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So, Brendan, your lovely footage and Wilf on his bike and everything like
Beautiful.
that was a great start. But now your walking groups, the old geezers and geezerettes, there's some really good stuff, which I know Bobo's been giving plenty of.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You know, and I think Gizzy, you're waiting for them to go up on top of the O2 again before you go down. Is that right?
Well, actually, we're due to go up the Shard quite soon.
There.
Sorry?
Really?
You're going up the Shard?
Yeah, not on the outside, Brent.
I've never been up the Shard. Yeah.
She bought it for me as a birthday present last year. And I just haven't got round to doing it yet, so we need to.
My daughter stayed there in November.
Oh, nice.
In the Shard. Her and her husband stayed there, and it was great. They really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I must admit that day we went over the O2, you were with us, weren't you, Pete? Weren't you there, Brendan?
Yeah.
No, I
That
couldn't
was
make it.
fun.
All right, because that was a bloody good experience, wasn't it?
It was great
It
fun.
was. Were you with us, Bobo?
Yeah, that was the first time I went with the geezers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Yes, you were.
You were behind me, I think. Yeah.
So is the Colonel on the phone to Billy Vader again?
No.
What's the Shard?
The Shard
What is it?
The Shard, Ray, is a very iconic building right next to, is it near Charing Cross?
London Bridge Station.
London
It's
Bridge.
near Tower Bridge.
London Bridge.
Yeah,
London
it's,
Bridge.
it's an
Okay.
iconic building.
London Bridge, yeah.
Tallest building in London.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
say it's the tallest now, I think, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
Tallest building in London now.
Latest modern architecture, they describe it with things like
class.
the shard, there's the gherkin, there's the cheese grater.
Yeah.
They've got all these
Yeah.
modern,
When you see any pictures
Sort
of
of
London, it's
names.
right there on it.
but the shard is
Oh.
perhaps one of the most famous of late.
Okay.
And
It's
it's
very handy for Borough Market too.
yeah.
Yeah, the Borough Market's lovely. I
Yeah,
like
Borough
it.
Market. It's great, yeah.
Yeah, so good place to shoot for a pint.
Yeah.
So I just talked to Billy Vaders at a Super Bowl party.
What did I tell you?
I said it doesn't start till 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock your time. So you can go outside. So he might go outside and try and join us, but we'll see. We'll see.
Starts at
Is one of the
4:30, right?
is one of
Here?
the teams
Starts at
his
3:30
team?
our time. Yes, yeah.
Well,
4:30.
I don't know who the favourites are, but my team are the 49ers.
And
Yeah.
mine, Brendan.
Oh, I
said
thought
that
it
right
was
at
the
the beginning, didn't you?
69ers.
David,
So Colonel,
Yeah.
there was a prize-winning photograph of a polar bear sleeping on a big lump of ice
Iceberg.
in the
Yeah.
in Antarctica.
Well,
Did
it
you
wouldn't
see
be-
that?
Yes.
It wouldn't be in
Fantastic.
Antarctica because there's no polar bears down there, Chris.
It was
There's
taken
more
on a
poles.
13-day Antarctica cruise.
Well, there's no polar bears in the Antarctica. Trust me.
Well,
Yeah.
not the day you went
It
there,
must have been the
Johnny.
Arctic.
It must have been the art.
No, it said Antarctica.
Well, they made a mistake because trust me, there are no polar bears in
And it was a
Antarctica.
guy on a 13-day cruise from California.
Yeah.
But we
Johnny-
did see the picture, Chris.
John is right. It is the North Pole. But wouldn't you have liked to have taken that picture, Chris?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to have taken that picture? I mean, would you?
Yeah,
Fantastic, wasn't
beautiful.
it?
That's a prize-winning and money-making photograph for
Yeah.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you
There'd
say,
be a lot of handbag in that photo.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
when you say handbag, what sort of handbag would you make from that photograph in today's world?
Bearskin.
Bearskin. I was just going to say that.
The best. A new
You beat me
coat.
to it. Let me get the photos on the magazine cover.
I just want to check. I'm not sure what handbag is. Just checking.
Fruity, you don't want to know. It'll only upset you.
Yeah.
Did anybody see the email from David Jukes today about about Brian Norman? The
Yeah,
episode with Brian Norman.
yeah. Actually,
He was on
Gizzy, I
Secret
put it,
Success, I think, Dave, wasn't he?
yeah, I put it on the end of last week's Crew Bar, Aussie Crew Bar.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Talking about
David-
I have a feeling it was Craig P for a spell on the Sea Princess, wasn't he? Him and the other guy just started recently, David
Yeah, he
Stock.
was.
They were both
And on
Craig
the
P's, I think. weren't
and
they?
on the
No.
I'm going to cut out now, gentlemen. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, see you.
Charlie,
Charlie. Bye,
Charlie,
Bye,
Yeah,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Thanks,
Yes,
everybody.
we've got the fan on. The weather's crap.
bye, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Ollie,
Ollie.
Yeah,
Ollie,
Gizzy,
say hello to everybody quickly because they're all starting to
I'll
disappear.
find it right now.
Gizzy, Dave Stott wasn't on Sea Princess.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he
I
left. He left about 1980.
I must have sounded him on PP then.
He was on the
PP.
West Coast. Yes, he was on.
It was like he did the maiden voyage on PP, didn't he?
Yeah,
Same
yes,
as us.
yeah,
He did.
yeah.
Sorry, that's where I know him from.
Yeah.
Talking of David Jukes, did you all get your pensioners' reunion lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's
Are
all
you
booked.
going, Scotty?
What?
Scotty, are you going?
Yeah, we're going.
I'm going.
You're
Bacon's going. Munson's going.
Brendan, are you and Sherry going?
No, we can't go this year, Dave, because we're having to. Our garage got blown down. Well, it's not blown down, but there's a hell of a mess there. So I've got a builder coming in, and he's going to sort of rebuild it, and we're putting all stuff in. So it's about a month project, and if it crosses over, so we didn't want to
Leave him.
sure, so we left it. So we're going to miss it this year.
Right.
I forwarded the email to Mick Wood because Mick Wood said quite interesting going this year. Do you remember? Anybody remember Mickey Wood?
Yeah, but make sure he contacts Dukesy.
Yes, I told him to. I sent him the email with all the stuff on it and to send all these details to. I've not heard back from him yet, but Mick was very keen.
Yeah, because
did someone send the thing to that Lord guy who missed it? What's his name? Lord Dave.
Shirley. He sat there. He's next
All
to
in
Johnny.
Someone's got
Jeffrey.
his name badge.
We've already got that sorted, haven't we, Dave?
Oh, Billy Vader.
I told you. I try hearing it. You've got history, Dave. If this works, it's history, okay? So
David.
Got to get to audio now.
Billy. If Billy comes in, I'm going to go and get a beer from the fridge. It's not even 12 o'clock yet.
Right, he's in, but he's
Well, I don't see him. I don't see him. But where is he?
He's muted.
He's having a go.
I don't see him.
So, Ollie, are you going for the luncheon?
I haven't seen the email. I haven't got the email. Do you want to send it to me?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you registered with David Jukes?
I'm registered with the hospital.
Well, that actually it's safer to have registered with them before you suddenly rock up at Dave Jukes' luncheon.
Billy Vader. Billy Vader.
Yes, there he is.
Hey guys.
There we got it. There we go. I'm getting the beer. I'm getting the beer.
Billy.
Congratulations,
Billy.
This is only taken two
You finally
years,
fucking
Billy.
got me. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, fine.
I got my hearing aid turned up. Wait a minute. Let me turn it up. I'm an old motherfucker now.
Join the club.
83.
Wow.
83.
I'm 83 now.
I'm calling Chris Chatman.
How old are you guys?
Right now.
Oh, blimey, Billy. Flipping heck.
We're all in the
70s.
late 70s.
So
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. I haven't turned this stupid. I just
Ollie,
got these
Ollie,
things
Ollie,
from the veteran
Ollie,
hospital.
excuse me, I am not late 70s.
Early 80s.
Nor am I.
It's good to see you, man.
yeah.
Good to see you. That was the best job we ever had, wasn't it?
Yes, man.
It was.
Yeah.
Best job in history. We got to go around the world for free.
Yeah.
See everything
Get
on
paid
Earth.
for it.
I filmed it all, you know. I filmed it for 35 years. Or not that long, about 25 years. And then I had a barn fire and lost 2,700 tapes.
Oh.
But it's okay. I have the masters of Russia, Scandinavia, and Norway. I have the masters to Alaska, 2 Alaska movies I made. And then let's see, Mexico, Panama Canal, I roller skated just to get through that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And I got that in there.
Brilliant.
Anybody there?
Billy, have you got a
I'm
photo of
sorry,
Oscar?
man. I'm
Have
right
you
in the
got
middle of a Super Bowl party. I got all these people in the house.
Billy, have you got a photo of Oscar on his bike?
Cooking pizzas.
Billy, have you got a photo of Oscar on his bike?
Yes, I can't hear that. Let me turn my hearing aid up. Wait. I'm still smoking. Do you believe that shit?
Yeah. What?
I got a wife.
You're still alive.
Young.
What are you smoking, Billy?
She's
Yeah. What's in?
What are you
she was
smoking?
What kind of tobacco is that?
And we've been married 25 years. 20 was okay, but the last 5 are kind of tough because I'm getting old. You know, I can't do it anymore unless I take that pill. It makes me dizzy. So we'd rather have to the pill.
Billy, have you got the photo of you and have you got the photo of Oscar on his bike?
I'm turning this up. Hang on. Go ahead.
Have you got the photo of Oscar on his bike?
Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me get this. I'll be with you really good after Super Bowl. But see, that's what we get into around here, Super Bowl.
Bless him, he's 85.
It's kind of the only. Hang on a minute.
Great, yeah.
He's just
No, that ain't it.
try that.
There it is.
There it is. There you go.
There it is.
You in?
I got it now.
Okay.
Have you got? have you got the photo of Oscar on his bike?
I hear you guys talk, but it's really hard for me, man, because I'm reaching that point where I'm at the last bus stop.
Yeah,
it's okay, Billy. It's
before
okay.
I go on my next adventure.
Yeah,
which is probably dead.
Well,
but I miss you guys. I missed you
Yeah.
when you left, and I still miss you, all of you.
Okay.
Well,
that was the greatest time I ever had in my whole life.
Next Crew Bar will be.
I don't regret a single day, not a day.
Yeah, it was
except
good
for the
times.
last day when they told me to go home, and it was somebody that I never even saw, wasn't even alive when I got there, and they're the ones that told me.
Yeah,
they said, "You're forgetting your stuff. Go home." I said, "Okay." Because I have a 150-acre farm.
That's what I
don't know if
said.
you can see it.
But
it's a little dead right now, and it goes up to where I had the barn. And anybody see Frank Janiewski ever?
Oh,
No.
Dr. Frank.
No.
Is that a doctor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
I think the last person to see him is Kit Williams, the shop girl.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, if you can find him, I'd love to find him just to
uh,
say hello.
Billy,
because,
Billy, I'll repeat
well,
Fuji's
I
question.
could tell you a story.
Can you
but
hear me, Billy?
I can't now because I can't really hear you well. But I'll fix all of this. I swear to God, Colonel. I know you have more patience than God.
No.
So,
we have an anchorman, Dave.
but you're hooked into this
judge.
stuff. You know how to do all this shit. You always knew. You always knew.
Yeah,
I wish I would have had you around when I did my movie business.
Yeah.
But I had to do it myself. I should send you a couple of movies so you can see what I was doing.
I appreciate that, Billy.
Which I'll do as soon as I can copy them.
Brilliant.
But anyway, I'm shaking.
Well,
That's okay, Billy.
Thanks, Billy. Thank you for coming in.
Good seeing
God
you.
bless you. I got to get
Okay.
back to my oven.
Okay.
But now that we're
care.
connected, I know how to do this, and I'll hook you up to a speaker. And so if we do this again in 2 weeks, we'll have a good talk, and I won't have to rush. Okay.
I've got a message from Chris Chapman. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, right. I asked him to come in. He said it's too late for me to fart around and get in now. He says, but if he wants any Thai food delivered later, maybe next time.
Listen, next time I'll hook up a speaker so I can hear you.
Okay, that'll be in 2 weeks, Billy. Okay.
I'll be there. I swear to God. Not
Okay,
kidding.
great.
And I'll bring you all my photos and stuff, and you can see all that junk. Okay.
We'll see you in 2 weeks, mate.
God bless you. Take care of yourself, boys.
Yeah, Billy.
Bye, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
Peace, man.
Bye.
I don't think
All right, bye.
you probably won't know how to get out of this, so we may go to the Super Bowl party.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye, Billy.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
How do you hang
Just
this
press
thing
the
up?
red thing.
Leave.
Just press
Oh,
the
okay.
red thing.
Yeah.
Leaving.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Click the red thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to the Super Bowl party, boys. It's all right.
He's frozen.
That's a good sign.
Whereabouts does he live?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought he was
150-acre ranch. He's gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to Ollie and the pensioners, have you not had an email from Dave Dukes?
No, I haven't.
Well, if you're on, you must have had.
You probably lost it on your old computer, Ollie.
I probably lost it years ago.
We know you.
I was in touch with Chris Chapman last week, and he wants to get together. He said the problem is he doesn't drive anymore, so I'd have to drive to his place, and then we could go out for lunch somewhere close by. So I'm going to do that sometime soon.
What in the next couple of weeks, Chris?
I don't know about the next couple of weeks, but I'm a bit busy. But soon. Maybe when the weather gets a little warmer. March, April, maybe we'll get together for lunch.
Brilliant. Are you coming over to UK this year, Chris?
Well, my wife just won a river cruise through work. You know, she sold so many and she won the competition. So we're going on a Viking river cruise in probably September, October time. So we will spend a few days in London afterwards.
Well,
Big greyhounds.
Give us a shout, Chris. We'll try and hook up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
If you got the time, that is.
I won't have probably won't rent a car to drive out of London, but we'll be in London if anybody wants to come up and have a beer together.
Sounds like the Three Greyhounds.
Yeah,
it's a nice little pub to pop into, isn't it, Bruce?
Where is that?
Soho.
Soho. Okay.
Soho.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories around about the three greyhounds in Soho, but I don't know any of them, but certain people here tonight do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We stayed last year. We stayed in the Tower Hill area, so we'll probably do that again.
It's not far from there.
You're not far from there.
No.
Three greyhounds.
We stayed in the DoubleTree in Tower Hill last year.
Overlook Tower Bridge.
You just get the tube.
Yeah.
Get the tube from Tower Hill.
Yeah.
Into Leicester Square.
Yeah.
And it's just a short walk from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we went up to Leicester Square last year and went to the theatre, and I met up with a friend of mine for lunch in Leicester Square. Good Chinese restaurant there.
If you do go, Chris, just wear a pink carnation and we'll recognise you, all right?
I mean, you won't recognise from seeing me on the Crew Bar?
Of course not.
Actually, what you have to do, you have to meet under the clock at Waterloo, don't
Under
you?
the clock at
Waterloo.
Waterloo.
That was great. That was great.
So it'll be beginning of October, probably.
Is that where Paddington Bear is? Waterloo.
No, Paddington.
Paddington. Oh, Paddington. Oh, that makes
Paddington.
sense.
Very good.
That makes
Very
sense.
quick.
Very good, Steve.
I wasn't very quick there. Sorry, guys.
Oh dear. Oh, that would be great. We'll look at hopefully we'd love to meet up with you, Chris. So you know, and Bobo will definitely be there because he's everywhere all the time.
I'll leave a lunchtime or evening free so that we can meet up and give you advance warning.
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, Bobo's been banned from that pub now anyway.
I'm sure I have. I was that drunk.
Getting back to Ollie, if you are going, Ollie, you need to let me know.
You also need to let Dave Jukes know.
Right.
Yeah.
If someone can send me the email, they got it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Steve, are you going?
Yeah, but you must have received the email from Dave Jukes, the invite.
Well, me and technology don't get on very well.
Oh, maybe that's like Billy Vader.
Yeah.
Just check your emails.
There's nothing on the emails at the moment.
No?
You go to the same school as Billy Vader, Ollie?
Yeah.
And somebody send me the
Billy
email.
Vader School of Advanced Technology.
It's probably in your junk mail then.
Yeah.
No, it's not. My junk mail's empty.
Is it?
So you haven't actually got any email address?
Have you got an email address, Ollie?
Has. I've got it here.
Only yes.
Oliver Steer 55@gmail.com. Is it still the same one?
No.
No.
Oh, that's why you haven't got it then.
It's empty.
That's why you haven't got the bloody thing, you.
The silly tart.
Hang on. Where's Ollie?
It'd be best if Ollie sent his email address to Dave.
I have sent
And he'll
you
send
something,
you
Ollie.
What email you got of mine, David?
I'll tell you now. Search Ollie.
Oh, dear.
Ollie.
Did we send some stuff when we went to Ireland to him, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
You always print
absolutely.
it and send it by.
Why don't you use that email address anymore? Is it because
Ollie, you're ollie.steer at 747@outlook.com.
That's it.
Oh, Outlook's horrible. That's terrible.
Well, don't tell Ollie that. That's the only one he's got.
for the Gmail one?
Somebody
Ollie?
send him the email. Can someone send him the email?
I'm just trying to find it, and then Where the hell is it? Old stuff. David Dukes.
Gmail. So it's only that if we're going, we want to sit together, you see, and obviously if Brendan's not going, you know, I don't want to say I want to sit next to Brendan because they'll say, well, that's not a problem because you sit on your own then.
Ollie, what's your email address?
Oliver.steer.
Dave.
747.
Wait a minute. 747
at outlook.com.
You going, Gizzy?
Yes. Yeah, I sent my check off. Well, I paid by bank transfer.
Oliver Steer, right.
I had great difficulty downloading the form, so I downloaded it in PDF and posted it.
Ollie, I've sent you
Angela coming with you, Gizzy.
Yes.
Lovely.
Right, Ollie, I've sent you the email.
Yeah.
What you need to do now is reply to Dave Dukes and say you've changed your email address. You came last year.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Okay, thanks, Rudy.
What would you do without us, Ollie?
We need a table
lost.
for 20, really.
It's like I can find my own flat at the moment.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a boner deal. We've got
boner deal.
In Bacon and Munson, we've got a ground floor flat in it's a 2-bedroom house, but ground floor.
The three of you.
Right opposite where the old Dale Football Club used to be in High Lane, High Road, or whatever it's called. And it's got everything. 3 bedrooms, everything.
We've got 3
540 quid for 3 nights.
Very good.
Very nice.
No, 450 quid for 3 nights.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you say 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms?
3, Brendan.
I thought I heard.
I'm not sharing with Munson.
Again.
You realize the questions would have started if you'd only had a 2-bedroom place.
Are we spooning again?
Spooning.
Spooning. What was that? The name of that gay? But the bar you went to with who was it? With Bacon.
Bacon.
You
When
got
the one they couldn't get in.
You weren't pretty enough, dear.
Can anyone tell me? All right, let's have we've all been around the world. We've all slept with a woman or a man. What's the most famous gay bar you reckon you went to? The most well known, most enjoyable gay bar you went to?
Couldn't pronounce it. It was Japanese.
When I was on the Sun Princess, all the photographers and a lot of other people came out. We all went to the Scotch and Sirloin for dinner. But before we went to Scotch and Sirloin, Dave Taylor is a Welsh guy, very good friends with. He was on another ship as photographer. He took us all to this gay bar first. He set me up. He took me to this place in San Juan called Michael's Thing.
Michael's Thing.
And they sat me down at a table right next to the piano player, and the piano player is playing Feelings, looking into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to one.
The Dom Perignon came up and a cake came up, and that was our appetizers before dinner.
Chris, when you said we all came out, that's what I was getting worried about.
We all came out, yeah. We all came out.
Well, actually, I wouldn't know because I don't think I ever went to one.
You've been in the journey for very fruity.
That might have been the same place in San Juan we'd go and they look for a spy hole and see who you are, Chris. Is that the same one?
No,
I don't remember a spy hole.
Back to his naked attraction again.
I'll tell you what I went to.
I was pretty sober when I went in there.
Play girls in Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Girls. Yeah. In Oxford
I was
Street.
only a bellboy. I was very wet behind the ears. Me and this other guy, funny old Queen, took us to lay girls.
Yeah, up at the Cross. It was up at the Cross.
Yeah.
Oxford
My first visit to Sydney, we went to the place called Capricio's.
Oh,
Anybody ever
I
go in
was
there?
going to say that. Yeah, that was at the Cross, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was with Flossie Mills, Lucretia, and all sorts. About 10 of us went in there. Do you ever remember Dave Collins. He became a cruise director or assistant.
Yeah.
He used to be. I think he was SAP then, and I never knew he was coming to us.
Dave,
hey, Gizzy, he didn't know you were either.
Gizzy,
I was going to say I shared a cabin with him.
Gizzy, is that when you was in bed with him? You found out.
So, Dave, when Colin Downs comes in, I ask him why he's so late.
Johnny, will you stop bollocking everybody who comes into the
It's
Crew
probably
Bar?
because Mrs. Donut hasn't got him in yet.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
I went to somebody must be. I went with Aggie one night to a gay bar in Acapulco. There was Luerta that everybody went to, but I can't remember the name of it. But all I do remember was when I went in there, I just sidled up into the wall because everyone was just grabbing you and everything, and I just I just stay up against the wall.
Right up against the wall.
I worry about you, mate. Everybody else was going to Luerta's and you went to a gay bar.
No. I went out. He said, "You've got to go to this place." We went up there just to check it out,
Hello.
Did you approve, Brendan?
Brendan, I went out to lunch with Aggie in San Juan, and we ended up in a fucking bathhouse. But I didn't stay very long.
The lunch turned out to be a bar.
I thought we were going to a bar, and it was a bloody bathhouse.
I was staying at the Merchant Navy Ratings pension, not the pension fund, the Merchant Navy Hotel in London with John Quillam, John Parsons, and Guy Paget.
Lancaster Gateway.
The barmaid we got back to the hotel late and the bar was closed, and we asked the barmaid if there was a bar that we could go to nearby, and she said, well, there is a club, but it's a private club, but if you tell them I sent you, they should let you in. And so we went in search of this place. It was called the Playboy Club, and when we did, it was one of those peephole ones where they opened the hole and looked through, and we said, Barbara sent us or whatever her name was, and they were like, okay, and we went in, and after a few minutes, we were just focused on going to the bar and getting a drink. We realized it was a gay bar, and it was absolutely hilarious. There was lots. I kept saying, what are you going to do if somebody asks you for a dance? What if the place gets busted, right?
I thought you were going to say Aggie was in there.
No. There was a lot of guys. There was a lot of guys groping each other and slow dancing, and it was pretty funny. But we stayed in there for quite a while and had our rum and coke.
That sounds like the Crew Bar and the Sun Princess.
Yeah, every night, Colin.
Yes. Sorry, a bit late. I had no internet connection.
That was a gay bar in its own right. It was the Crew Bar and the Sun Princess, I reckon.
Don't worry, Colin. Ollie's had no internet connection for the last 3 years, have you, Ollie?
I've had no connection.
Blackpool Bob was going to be
this planet or any other planet.
Dave, tell Colin who he missed.
Oh well, Colin, on the recording, you must watch it. We've had Billy Vader in.
All right, okay.
Yeah. On his
got everything working except his hearing aid.
It took 2 years to get him in. And he's tattled down below, he told us as well.
Yeah. We were talking about gay bars that we've all frequented, Colin, over the years.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, like we did.
We know you went in a few.
The best one, Steve Walker and I and Harry the dog. We went to New Orleans for a week, and
I remember you going.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was way back, wasn't it? And
well, Dave, if you tell the story, it'll take you all night.
No, but anyway, briefly, we were on the paddle. The boat going down the river with a paddle, and then we said, where can we go for a drink? You should get the taxi and ask him to take you so and so. Afternoon bar, this is. We went into the bar. We didn't know it was a gay bar at the time, but we soon realised it. But we went in the bar, and they said, if you pay the beer was really cheap. But if you pay
25 cents,
$5,
25 cents a beer.
but if $5, you can go upstairs into the disco bar, and it's all the beer you can drink. But we didn't realise it was a gay bar at the time. But until we went inside there, and it was pitch dark with the eye, from the daylight, and when you actually got your eyes adjusted, you realised that it was, what was that film? It was the Blue Oyster, the Blue Oyster Club, and they're all in drag. They're like the YMCA outfits.
You felt quite at home then, Dave.
It was fruity there.
It was
Blue
great.
Oyster
It was
Club was
brilliant.
from
Harry the dog and I, we were loving it. We came out of the bed.
Harry
Steve,
the dog.
you weren't happy, were you, Steve?
the Blue Oyster
Not when you
Bar
drag
was
me
from
off the
Police
street,
Academy.
no.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. It was great. It's good
I remember going. I don't know, Chris. You might know because you obviously know San Pedro. I remember going to a bar in San Pedro, and it was a country and western bar. And we just went in and sat at the bar. I can't remember who I was with, and we ordered a couple of rum and cokes because that's what I always drank in those days. And after a few minutes, the bartender, like everybody was in country and western, but we weren't. And after a few minutes, the bartender came over and asked us to leave. He said, "We don't like your type in here." But I have no idea what type we were.
Because you weren't dressed as a cowboy.
We weren't. Yeah, we weren't.
You can't get away with that now.
now.
You can't get away with that now.
You didn't dress as a cowboy till you got back to the ship.
Can't get away with a lot of stuff now.
Right. Listen to this. Listen very briefly. This story. My daughter's a detective in CID. Okay, and they were in London last weekend, and they went bar hopping, and they were told on the front door, "You can't come in because you're not gay."
Really?
Okay.
Absolutely, and she's a detective at the police. She's a CID detective.
How did they know she wasn't gay?
That's a good one. You see, Dave. That's exactly.
I suppose she got the
They
gay
asked her if she was. They asked. Oh, they asked. Louis just shouted in. Louis just shouted in. She said,
Obviously, on that day she was in plain clothes.
Yeah. They were out. They'd been to see a show in London.
Wow.
They asked. They said, "You can't come in because you're not gay."
Collins frocks on.
Well, there you go. You see that. I told her that's front page news for the newspapers here.
Yeah,
does happen.
And another time in San Pedro, you guys remember this place? It was called the Porthole.
Yeah.
Remember that bar called the Porthole?
Yeah.
I was in there. I won't say who I was with, but I was in there with one of the other crew members, and we were playing pool with these guys, and they started asking us about police in the UK. And the guy that I was with said, "Oh, we call them pigs in the UK." And the guy goes, "Well, I hope you don't call them pigs over here." And he said, "Oh, no." And he goes, "In any case, they don't carry guns in the UK, do they?" And he said, "No." And he goes, "Yeah, well, we do over here." And he pulled his jacket back, and he had a revolver, and he was a policeman.
Hey, I'm beginning
So
to
after
wonder
that, we got out.
you went to.
We got out of there.
Yeah.
So who's the person that can't be named then?
Oh, I won't say. He's not on the crew bar, but I won't say who it was.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. I'll chat to you next week. Well, no, week after.
Week after, but I will see you within the week, Fruity, and
Yeah.
lovely seeing you.
Yeah.
See you, Fruity.
All right.
Take
See you
care.
guys. Bye.
Take care
Bye.
now.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
I'm going to have to scoot as well, guys.
Yeah, we'll just.
Okay, guys. Good to see you.
Yeah, I've got Madam's coming for dinner. She's running late actually. 'Cause she's been to Birmingham to see the international tattoo at the NEC, and I think they left.
Nice.
They left at 5:30. The traffic's fucking horrendous.
Oh, I could imagine coming out of Birmingham. You know.
It's only 45 miles from here.
Is the international tattoo something like the one up at Edinburgh then?
Yeah, similar sort of thing, but not on such a big scale. You know, they got
Yeah.
marching bands and the Army fire cannons and all that bollocks. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you said she went to Birmingham to get a tattoo.
What on a Sunday?
Oh, hang on, Colonel. Hang on, there you are, Colonel. Look, we've got them. So, now obviously we haven't got Fruity on this week, but I don't know if there's an Oscar this week.
No, there's not. No Oscar. No.
We haven't seen Blackpool Bob either for a couple of weeks.
No, but I did have a message. I've been in touch with him on message. He is alive and well.
Yeah, he's okay, Bob. I spoke to him the other day.
What's with Alistair? Not seen Alistair for a while.
Yeah, I was in contact with him this afternoon.
Oh no.
He's probably crying the Scottish defeat yesterday.
Right.
Wow, they were robbed
Sad about
in the rugby.
Yeah.
You want to see that game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
right
at the end.
You could see different camera angles, and it did show it was grounded, that ball.
Just
thought it was a
grounded,
try.
yeah.
I thought it was a try. But there you go.
And Taffy, I mean, he's crying in his.
And Taffy's not in tonight either, with a similar reason, I guess.
Right.
No, he's not. He's not. But he'll be all right.
That was anybody's game right up till the end, too.
Yeah. Definitely.
In the Wales game.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Look, we better start waving, but it's really good to see you all coming in. And Colin,
Sorry, I was late, guys.
Anytime's a good time. It's good to see you. So
okie dokie.
Take care. Take
care.
Cheers, everybody.
Seeing everybody.
It's all been well.
All right.
Bye.
Be well and be good.
Will do. Take care. Take care. Cheers.
Put it in the washer. Take it out of the lint rack. I bought a hammock over here once, washed it, and to give it to the parakeet. Bought a pet rock in Alaska one time, brought it back to the ship and started passing gravel. So beware, these people. I feel sorry for husbands. Guy works his whole life to be the head of a family, head of a company, winds up a bagman for his wife on a cruise. All over the streets were guys with bags. Where are you? Where are you? I got the bag. I figured in your lifetime you walk twice as far as your wife, because you're always going back trying to find her. Every guy gets off the ship, don't buy nothing big. I'm not carrying it on the plane. Listen to me. I'm not carrying it. I got news for you. And he's still talking to himself. She turned off because she saw a sign that said sail. He goes all the way back. By the time he finds her, she makes him carry all the junk and then wonders why he don't dance at night. My wife's the same way. She'll buy anything marked down. Last year she bought an escalator. She's wonderful. I sent her to China for our 10th anniversary, my 20th. I'm going to go back and get it. No, she wanted something. I bought it for her this year. A 3-carat diamond. Yes. Ooh, she wanted a car, but I couldn't find a fake car. I bought this. I had so much fun with this. I bought this like $1 for this. And I've had more fun with it since I bought it. I bought it for like $1. It's a kid's cell phone. And I just sneak up behind big groups of people and go, and then I get the phone macarena. It's gonna be great for the mall. Just go. Cheers, y'all. Here's to the pilgrims who hit that rock with that shiny new Plymouth. You can get just drunk on water as you can on land. Okay.